Greetings from St. Mary Bansdale, and welcome to everyone to the homily of 23rd Sunday in Ordinary Time. We welcome the spring times in Australia, the season of creation. God has drawn us into His love and care. He draws us into diverse circles of life as a part of His nature and a part of many our communities. We go forth to find God who gives life in all creation and experience the grace on the journey to Him. This weekend, we celebrate Father's Day. Fathers give life for us, protect us, and show His compassion to us. Happy Father's Day to our fathers and those who had been father figures to us. The words of God this Sunday invite us to think about our virtue of compassion. Compassion is a way of life, an inner posture of how to be with suffering, both our own and others, and desire to move that from our awareness and attitude into action. I remember one afternoon in July last year, I went to shopping at Barrick Googles. It has been heavy rain and cold. When I was passing the Dan Murphy next to the shopping center, I saw a middle-aged man who was standing on the road path. He held a box of beer and something with shaking. I didn't pay my attention, and I was coming into the shopping center to buy some things. After around 15 minutes did my shopping, on the way coming back to the car park, I saw the man still standing there. I came upon him and asked him, "Are you waiting someone pick you up here?" He answered, "I am waiting a taxi and an Uber, but I called them for a while, but no one come to pick me." I asked him, "If you like, I will give you a lift home." He seemed being happy and said, "Can you?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Thanks, mate." I went to car park and take my car, gave him a lift home. During the time on the car, the man introduced himself. He's Brian, and he said, "Thank me for the help him." He said, "I lost my driving license. It is sadness of loss and so hard for my life." I encouraged him, "Yes, I think it's difficult when we lost our driving license." I introduced me, and the conversation continues until Peter and I reached to his home. I say goodbye to Peter and come back home. On the car, I thinking of the virtue of compassion. The seeds of compassion are shown in our very nature as human beings, but how does one cultivate a compassion nature in us? That is how we can take a stand with others in their distress and their challenging situation. Each of us to call to practice our virtue of compassion, but it's not easy. We can do it. Each of the practice of compassion presented us how the possibility of changing how we think, how we respond emotionally, and what choices we make in care and regards to others. In the Gospel reading today, Jesus performed his miracle to heal a dumb speak. Jesus took such care and trouble on behalf of the man born with a speech impediment. He gave his followers, his disciples, and each of us an example of be compassionate. We will always have a people who have their pain of body, mind, and spirit around us. We are called to see those people to whom society is blind, to listen to those people society disregards, to trouble those burdened by disability, those to whom the events of their life had not been kind. The pandemic and lockdown put us under a lot of distress and troubles. May we show our compassion to others, especially through our prayer and our support them if we can. Merciful Father, you show us your compassion. May we be compassionate to people around us.